I came across some interesting photos circulating on Chinese social media and even on X, shared by the open source defense community. According to several military observers, this appears to be the first confirmed image of a new Chinese 155mm self-propelled howitzer mounted on a tracked chassis. Many are already calling it the SH-16. But let's be clear, this is not the truck-mounted version. This is a tracked variant, likely a clean sheet design intended to replace the PLZ-05 currently in active service with a PLA. The SH-16 is expected to represent a next-generation leap in self-propelled artillery, surpassing even the fully automated PLZ-05 and the semi-automated truck-mounted SH-15. Reports suggest that the SH-16 could enter service as early as 2027, and some speculate it may be officially unveiled during the upcoming People's Liberation Army military parade in September 2025. China is clearly accelerating its military modernization, often outpacing its rivals. Consider this: the SH-16s could soon replace the PLZ-05. Yet, the PLZ-05 entered service in 2008 and is already more advanced than many of its Western and Russian counterparts that are still in active service today, such as the American M109 Paladin, which entered service in 1999, Russia's Tu-S19 MSTA-S, which entered service in 1989, and Germany's PZH-2000, which entered service in 1998. Despite their age, none of these countries have announced a direct successor to their Cold War-era equipment, while China is already preparing to field the next evolution of its artillery systems. The SH-16 is rumored to include revolutionary features for a system of its class. One of the most notable upgrades could be a modular, unmanned turret, allowing for a reduction in crew size. While most automated artillery systems require 3 crew members, driver, commander, gunner, while manual systems need 4, an extra loader, the SH-16 might operate with just 2, a driver and a commander/gunner, thanks to its high level of automation. This automation may not only include a fully automatic loading system, but also advanced target acquisition and fire control systems, possibly capable of receiving targeting data from a wide range of modern battlefield assets: drones, satellites, aircraft, reconnaissance units, and of course from command and control. The SH-16 is also expected to feature rapid fire and move capabilities for better survivability. That means the vehicle can quickly deploy, fire, and relocate before enemy counter battery fire arrives. There's even speculation that it may be lighter and faster than the PLZ-05, or at least match its weight and mobility. In terms of range and firepower, the SH-16 could significantly improve over the PLZ-05, or at least maintain its capability. For reference, the PLZ-05 can fire standard rounds up to 39 kilometers, and with WS-35 guided shells, it can range up to 100 kilometers. If the SH-16 introduces next-generation munitions, it could exceed even those impressive numbers. As for a rapid rate, the PLZ-05 can fire 4 rounds in 15 seconds or maintain a sustained rate of 10 rounds per minute. The SH-16, with its newer automated systems, is expected to either match or surpass its capability. Mobility-wise, the PLZ-05 boasts a top speed of 56 km per hour and an operational range of 550 km. Benchmarks the SH-16 is likely to improve upon or retain. Crucially, the SH-16's fully automated operation allows the crew to operate entirely from inside the vehicle, enhancing crew protection and combat efficiency. If all these improvements are realized, the SH-16 could widen the gap between China's artillery systems and those of its potential adversaries. This development also highlights that China is not only focusing on modernizing its Air Force and Navy, which are typically seen as top priorities given a potential conflict scenario with the United States, would most likely happen in the air and maritime domains. But now, we see clear evidence that China is also investing heavily in ground force modernization, with efforts including not just the SH-16, but also new tank programs. In short, China is aiming for full-spectrum modernization across all branches of its military, despite the Air Force and Navy as top priority, but the SH-16 is a strong indicator that the PLA ground forces are not being left behind.